You're watching the Touchliner Podcast.
Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner Season 2, Episode 20.
Right, here I said 24, it's 25. 25.
Okay. Ben,
Yeah, hi.
how was your weekend?
Out
Out of 10?
10.
10?
10 out of 10.
Mashallah, brother.
10 out of 10 weekend.
Mashallah, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
How was yours?
10.
Chinese
10,
New
10.
Year?
Happy Chinese New Year to all of our Chinese.
What is it? What is
Chinese
it?
listeners. Gong Si Fa Chai.
Gong Si Fa Cai.
See, he gets it first time. He
What
just
can I
knows.
say?
You know,
Oh?
he's such a multicultural guy. That's interesting. So,
Notifications.
we're here to talk about football. As usual, every week we meet up, right? Because we don't actually like each other. We just meet up to talk about football for you guys, right? This is like what's a pairing that didn't like? We like the F2. You're Jeremy Lynch, though.
I think they liked each other at one point. I'm not fucking Jeremy Lynch. The fuck?
On the ball, I was the best player at Arsenal, right?
I was only in the youth squad. 15 years old with Perez and Henri there.
Do you see they asked? I think Mwamba was like, something.
He's like, he wasn't in my group.
Yeah, insane,
Anyways.
big liar. But we are going to cover the weekend's games, and also there's a little game coming up later that I'm gonna test Ben on, right? And we're gonna see his football knowledge, right? It's on this season, right?
Yeah.
So you've got no excuse.
Okay.
And we'll see how many points you get.
Okay.
But basically, we're gonna talk about football.
As we normally do.
As we normally do. So let's start with
Talk to me.
the tune.
Tune. Black White Army?
Yes. So I predicted that you would lose to Forest 3-1 at City.
What did I say?
At the City ground, and you said that you'd win. I think. And
1-0 Ben?
eating my words.
Yes.
Eating.
Do they taste good?
They. You know what?
They're not
Fair
seasoned.
play. Fair play.
Yeah.
You know, you have to.
Good result.
Yep.
It was a little bit shaky at times.
Indeed.
I was watching it again on a very legal paid-for stream, and but I was having some connection issues at certain points.
Right.
So I missed the Bruno goal.
Okay.
And I missed the second Nottingham Forest goal.
Okay.
So
you need better Wi-Fi. I think all these connectivity
possibly
issues. I think
that might be the reason.
It has to be.
But Bruno sitting in that 8 might be the best player we've signed in 20 years.
That's crazy.
Might be
20 years.
20 years.
I'm trying to think who he's since 2004.
But like in context to when they've signed. So like Sol Campbell was
at the end of his career. Michael Owen as well.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you know what? I don't see too much that disputes that.
No, like we've not.
Wait, is it? You think he's? Oh, yeah. What in midfield?
No, all over.
Better than Trippier.
Yeah. Like as a player, just like better. Like Trippier should be the captain because he's got the leadership qualities.
Yeah.
But like as a player, he's like really gifted. Like he's so good. Lovely ball in from Trippier.
Yeah.
And then just a first time finish on the volley on his right foot, left side of the goal. Keeper had no chance really.
Nice finish.
Then Dan Burn getting absolutely rinsed by Elanga the whole game. It was really bad.
Yeah.
And he'd done it at St James's Park, so we assumed he was going to be a problem. We wanted Livramento to start as fans, but Dan Burn started anyways. Kept getting rinsed.
Yeah.
2 goals, you could say, really were because of Dan Burn's marking.
Again.
And again, that's a left back and now right wing that definitely need to be strengthened.
Yeah.
Then the Fabian Schär, 3 goals now in 2 games. Just saying, he's a goal scoring defender.
Prolific. It was a good finish, right foot as well.
Yeah, that was a forwards finish.
That was
Straight into the bottom left corner, off a rebound in the box, and then the last goal was a lovely interception by Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah.
And just bottom right corner,
backed off
just on the edge of the box.
They gave him too much space. You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Someone like Guimaraes, good finish.
It was a good finish.
Very good finish.
And that's what was it?
That's the game. Good win. Does this give any confidence to yourself as a fan? Because I said that I still think you're leaking too many goals. Even it's a good win, it's an important win, but you're conceding two, and like they're avoidable. Like you said, it's the fault of the defense. So
Yeah.
what do you think this means?
I think that the weaknesses of the defence are the sort of left back area. We've not really got like a full on left back. Like Livramento's a right back. Lewis Hall's not been in the squad for a while for some reason. And we've not really got anybody we can put there that we have confidence in besides Dan Burn. So I think that for now, we've just got to sort of deal with it. But I do think we do leak a lot of goals. And there was a stat about Nick Pope being in the squad to Nick Pope being injured.
Yeah.
And the amount of goals conceded, shots faced, etc. And it's like a vast difference. It's so much worse
massive.
without Nick Pope. I think he should be coming back soon. I think. I'm not too sure what his situation is like.
We can fact check.
Yeah. But I don't think Dubravka's a bad keeper at all. Middle of March. Jesus.
At best.
At best. Okay, well, yeah. That's pretty much it. On the Newcastle front for this week.
Fez.
What about?
Fez. We'll move on to City because the robot's back.
No.
He's back.
Back to being top scorer.
Everton kept them at bay for almost 75 minutes. They did really well, Branthwaite and Tarkowski. Classic Dyche tactics. But Haaland always finds a way. And he found a way through not once, but twice. And I think that's 16 goals for him this season. And he's been injured for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Is it done?
Golden Boot.
Golden Boot title, is it done? Like, is it just like, yep, there we go?
Golden Boot, I don't know, because he could pick up another injury.
He could, but...
The league is taken, I think.
Yeah?
The league is definitely taken.
I don't know. I mean, I do know, I think I know, that it's done. But you never know. City...
The fuck?
Because... City were kept at... This hasn't happened at the Etihad for a very long time.
Oh, it was away?
No, they were at home. They were at the Etihad. And
Everton, I mean.
And so Everton went away and defended really well. The only deciding factor was Haaland. You know, it goes to show that the question is, if Haaland was still injured, would they have won that game? Maybe he'll be the deciding factor, but that leads me on to my next point. Liverpool won, right? Nunez scored finally, a great header. Jota scored. They won 3-1 at Anfield. Salah is back next week. Should City be worried? Because Liverpool are clear at the top now by 2 points. City have got one game in hand. What do we think? Salah's coming back, obviously, and that's massive.
Yeah. Darwin Núñez getting into form as well.
Yeah.
Scoring goals.
It's
I don't think they can do it this year. That's the thing. I don't think Liverpool can do it this year.
They have to. Klopp's on his way out. They have to. Like, it's literally now or never. They play at Anfield, Liverpool and City, at the beginning of March.
No, I don't think they do it.
And let's say, right, City and Liverpool win all of their games up until that game. They go to Anfield. City have a game. They've won their game in hand as well, so they're 1 point above Liverpool. Liverpool's home record's insane. What if Liverpool just win that? Remember that season when they went back and forth? They were winning all of their games. What if that just happens again? Liverpool win at Anfield, and that's it. Liverpool win the title. Do you think that could happen?
No,
you think
I don't think so. I don't think they can out excellent City. Does that make sense? Like, I just don't think they've got the players for it.
Yeah.
A lot of people have just come in this year, like Soboslai, McAllister, have all just slotted in, Endo, all just slotted in this year. There's no way that they put it off in their first season. I don't think that's realistic.
Yeah, I know. I do agree. I just wanted to see if you thought different, because I think they're not experienced enough. You've got a City team there that have won multiple Premier League titles, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cups. They've won it all, so they know exactly what it takes to win. Does Soboslai know? This guy is best known for glancing at the camera with a weird smolder on his face.
He has won League One, right?
Soboslai? No, he's Bundesliga.
Bundesliga,
He didn't win
sorry.
anything. He didn't win anything.
He's won a league title. Or he's won a trophy.
I think they won a trophy, like a cup or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I just don't think Liverpool have it. And I'm going to keep saying this until Klopp goes. I really, really, really hope Liverpool finish this season with nothing, because I think that would be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So I guess if it's not a 2-horse race with Liverpool, would it be a 2-horse race with Arsenal? Who beat West Ham 6-0. Now I said they would lose.
What did I say?
I think you said they'd draw.
What a prediction for us.
6-0 at the London Stadium. Absolutely spanking. Did you see the pictures of the fans leaving at half-time?
No.
So many, thousands and thousands of fans left at half-time. 4-0. So when they were 4-0 down, they put the stat up at half-time. The last time Arsenal were 4-0 up at half-time was... Yeah, when they drew 4-4 with Newcastle in 2011. So they're like, could it happen again? And I was like, absolutely not. That was once in a lifetime. That doesn't happen.
And also, in that game, there were so many contentious decisions as well.
Yes.
Like, there was a penalty that should never have been given for both sides.
The Saka one?
No, in the Newcastle.
Oh, in the Newcastle game.
Like, Joey Barton got 2 penalties that are pretty light.
That's the thing without VAR. Like, there are positives with it being away from the game, but the negatives are you get decisions like that wrong.
Yeah.
But as a Newcastle fan, I don't think you care. You got 2.
No, yeah, I don't care.
Get 2 penalties. Barton.
The RB red card.
Yeah. Red card. Leon Best scoring.
Yeah.
Barton. Obviously.
Respect Joey Barton with a brace.
And respect Tiote.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. That's a Premier League classic, but that was the last time that happened. But instead, Arsenal went.
That was prime Barclays.
Literally.
That was prime Barclays.
Literally, but that doesn't happen anymore. Instead, Arsenal went, scored 2 more and won 6-0. Thousands of West Ham seats left empty, and it looks like, I mean, they lost 3-0 to us last week. The end of their form, it looks like it's there. They've kind of plateaued a bit. And they're still in the top half. There are rumours of Moyes getting sacked. I think that's a stupid decision. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think Moyes needs to be sacked. Like, who do they bring in?
Exactly.
Mourinho? No.
People have talked about it, but I don't think so.
No, sure.
The third club he manages in London, I don't think so.
But, I mean, if he likes London...
You like Newcastle too?
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you in the Newcastle game, just to go back to it. There was a penalty shout for Forest. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, penalty.
I think it was a penalty.
He's never even going to get near the ball.
No, but his hands are around over the top of his... It was from behind. He had his arm around him.
I don't think we're thinking about the same challenge.
It's
one where he's through on goal. Sven Botman is like with him on the side. Dubravka goes in to get the ball, and Dubravka hits his ankle as the ball's rolling out.
No. It's not that one. It's not.
You have to show me then.
I'm trying to find it. I don't know.
But I didn't see a penalty in that game where that's the one.
Yeah,
about.
This is the one. Yeah, I think it's a penalty.
How is that a penalty?
Okay, so Botman
doesn't touch him, and it's just the leading arm of Dubravka.
The thing is, I've seen those given.
Do you remember Ryan Fraser and Edison?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes, but that's City.
That not getting given?
City doesn't count though, because we got given a penalty for the grab on the corner against City. But this weekend, as we saw again, that kind of challenge doesn't get given. In the Arsenal-West Ham game, Odegaard grabbed someone, stopped him from running, not given as a penalty.
Yeah.
Consistency. I don't want to be one of those fans that complains every time about that challenge not being given. I believe it shouldn't be given. But for some reason, City got given it. For what reason? I'm not going to say why. I'm not going to speculate. But all will come clear in autumn this year. That's what I'm going to say.
Wow, that's exciting.
That right.
Yeah.
Let's get buzz.
Oh, Tupac, sir?
Biggie. Respect Biggie. Get to double check.
The fuck?
It's Tupac. But yeah, you know what? We just came from the pub. We'll talk about it. United, huge away win.
Yes.
Our first ever away win against a top 9 opponent since Ten Hag's become manager. Bit of a shocking stat, that. Bit shocking. How many? I think it was, we lost all of them except 2, which we drew. But we finally done it. We both said that United would draw.
Yeah.
I genuinely still thought we'd draw, even after we scored the winner. But anyway, let's run down the events. So we get a corner. Early stages, we're pressing. Good corner, good cross. Maguire wins the header, finally. Haaland has a nice tap in, good finish first time.
Could be contentiously offside, but someone was very slightly keeping him on.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily, because I don't think Haaland was aware of it, but it was a good finish, and that makes it 5 goals in 5 games for him. So that's his 11th goal in all comps this season. And we said in one of our first episodes about this season, Haaland to get 10 goals this season would be a good season in all comps. He's done it. I think he's going to keep going. Hopefully he can get 15, maybe even 20.
Maybe 20, that would be good.
That would be a very good season, but I'm not going to... I'm happy with how he's doing. He's getting in the right positions. He's a young striker still. He's 20. Still. But yeah, I mean... So Maguire gets the assist, and he continues to have an amazing game. He shuts Watkins down completely. All game. Him and Varane did very well to kind of defend Aston Villa, who, by the way, should have scored. Like, they had chances.
2 or 3.
I mean, part of the chances missed were good defending. Part of it were Onana saves, who I think had a decent, like a 6-7 out of 10 game. Nothing amazing, but he did what he's supposed to do, which is be in the right place. He made a good one-on-one save.
Which is better than his normal performance.
Exactly. He made a good one-on-one save where he came out. He made a couple of reactionary saves right in front of the goal. So the defense, I think, played very well. And I showed Ben just before the podcast. Before this weekend's fixtures, Onana had the 4th best save success rate in the league. It's insane, though.
Yeah, I think that those stats obviously aren't reflective of actual performance when you contextualise them, because obviously Onana is a bad keeper when it comes to shot stopping. But you know, if he wins the Golden Glove, it will just be...
It'll be funny. It'll be more to the defence's efforts than his own, because he's still not having a good season. I'm not saying that, but I'm happy with what I saw today. I'd also like to state on the podcast that I've ended my Dalot agenda. I do not dislike him anymore. I do rate him. I think he's got a lot better at defending. His spatial awareness. In attack, he's very good. But yeah, so he stopped a chance. He made a very good slide tackle. So he had a good game. Anyway, so we score. Villa, after that, we stop attacking for some reason. And for the rest of the game, we are under the cosh. Villa are going at us. Our defence is holding strong. Unfortunately, Shaw comes off at halftime, I think, with another injury, which makes us even more shaky at the back. And eventually, they score. Luiz, right in front of the goal, he puts it in. Does this weird shoulder shake thing. Thinks he's him.
The shoulder
shake. Thinks he's him. And genuinely, at that point, I thought we're drawing or losing. And you thought the same.
Yeah.
Everyone in the pub thought that. But we were all wrong. Scott McTominay comes off the bench, and I turn to Benjamin over here, and I say, listen, either he scores the winning goal, or he loses us the game with the mistake. I said that, right? And I was right! McTominay with a header in the 86th minute. Insane header. He's almost got Matty Cash in his hands. And he dives in, puts it in the top corner. That's 2-1. And we see it out, because I think we defended quite well. I don't want to play like that every game, though. Sitting back like that. Scoring 1 goal, sitting back. We got very lucky, because Watkins wasn't firing today. Villa wasted a few chances. They made the wrong decisions. But I think we could have got a few goals on the counter. Garnacho selfish a couple times. Wasted chances. Rashford missing the final pass, but he was good on the ball.
Yeah.
It's 3 wins in a row for United for only the 2nd time this season. And the thing is, it's I feel a bit different about it. The last time it happened, it was like 3 lucky wins, and then we lost to you guys.
Here we go.
But we've won 3 in a row. Now I think we're 5 points or 3 points off Villa. Let me just check.
What is Blood about to say?
We're 5 points off Villa. We're 6 points off the top 4.
Any comments you want to make, or?
I don't think it's outrageous to think that we could get top 4. Now Tottenham won. Tottenham did win in the 96th minute with a good goal, but Brighton were holding strong. I predicted a draw. I think you predicted a win. They got it. Son is back, obviously. Tottenham won in the last minute, but I just don't see them holding on to the early season form. They are 4th right now with 47 points. Villa are 5th with 46 points, and we are 6th with 41 points. 5 points clear of you in 7th. We could. We could. Do you not think we could?
So could we. But like...
You're 10 points... No, I still think you could, but you're 10 points off. I think it's really...
Yes, but returning players...
I don't think...
Respect Harvey Barnes.
I don't think it's outrageous to say that we could get top 4. We could. I'm not saying we
It's
will.
not outrageous.
I'm not saying we will, but to get 3 wins in a row now, to start picking up a little bit of form. We haven't lost in our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. So we haven't lost this season. And obviously our February record of not losing since 2018 in the league still holding strong. But that game was too shaky today for my liking.
It was.
We could have easily lost that. You kept saying that we were going to lose. And I was like, yeah, we could.
Yeah, I thought
We genuinely could. But yeah, Villa looked like they might be hitting a brick wall. We did say that they'd fall, didn't we?
Possibly.
They lost last week to Chelsea. Absolutely obliterated. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but Chelsea absolutely obliterated them. No, we didn't because it was the FA Cup.
Yeah.
So Chelsea knocked them out 3-0. So they've lost that game 3-0. They struggled to beat us when we looked very vulnerable.
We smashed them.
Yeah, you smashed them.
Twice.
Yeah, so you smashed them. Chelsea beating them. We beaten them. Is it the end of Emery ball this season?
Yeah.
Do we think? Really?
I said the fall off would come.
You think it's like...
I said before the Newcastle game.
You think they fall? They fall.
Yeah,
and...
I reckon they get like between 10 and 7.
Damn.
10th and 7th, I think. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, they didn't look very promising. They looked very open on the counter. They're defending really high. If Watkins isn't
when
doing
Watkins
what he does,
not firing, they're not firing.
He's the main attacking outlet.
Bringing on Tielemans, like, what is that going to
Tielemans to try and win
What's
the game.
that going to do? You know.
No. Yeah, it looks like that, and I don't think Tottenham's fall off will be as dramatic, but I do think that they won't be able to maintain the form going into the business end of the season. So March, April, May. But we just got to win. We just have to keep winning. So we've got Luton next week, and then we've got Fulham. Then we've got the FA Cup game, and then March is huge. We're playing City. We're playing we're just playing City. City is a big game, but keep the form up, boys. All right, I celebrated that McTominay goal like I don't know.
Is that all the fixtures that you want to talk about? Because I have a topic of controversy.
Well, do you think Chelsea will win tomorrow? That's what I wanted to say.
Against
Palace away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they will.
Actually, I think it might be a 1-1 actually.
No, Palace struggling, man. Hodgson on the way
At
out.
home though.
Hodgson on the way out.
Eze to Cook.
Eze is injured. Long term.
Elise to Cook.
No.
No?
No, Chelsea will win. Chelsea on form, winning 3-0. Enzo Fernandez taking off his shirt and like, oh, look at me, I'm with Chelsea. Shut up. You just won one game. Relax.
Agenda?
No, like, I like Enzo Fernandez. I think he's a great player, but to take his shirt off at 3-0 in a cup game is a bit weird.
I think it's just because he wanted to make a statement.
Yeah, he did it at Benfica, and then he left to Chelsea the next month.
Respect.
So he's
Respect.
going to do it at Chelsea and then leave to like Barcelona in the summer or something.
He's not going Barcelona.
No, they won't be able to because his contract's 10 years long.
Yeah. Have to pay off 10 years worth. Jesus.
50.
Okay,
right.
So
Go ahead.
when I think of colours that show punishment, my first thought is yellow.
Okay.
Red.
Orange, maybe?
If I were to bring in a new punishment card, I would probably make it orange.
Orange. That makes sense.
Not blue.
Right. Blue is weird.
Blue reminds me of that green card idea they had in Italy. Remember where it was like, oh, you've done something good. Green card. Do you not remember that? Where it was like a show of good sportsmanship and they'd give you a green card.
Vaguely.
I remember that used to be an idea.
Right. That
Blue?
is weird. So, yeah.
Give us the rundown on the blue cards.
So, there were suggestions and pretty much confirmed rumours that the blue card was going to be introduced to the professional men's game from top to bottom in the football pyramid. And basically, if you get a blue card, what you have done, to get a blue card, either you commit a cynical foul or I think it was dissent as well. And what it essentially means is you get sin binned. So if you don't know, in rugby they have it, to get sin binned, you need to sit off the pitch for 10 minutes and then you come back on. Now, in the time it's been announced, so it got announced after the last episode, and since then there's been a lot of backlash. A lot of managers like Ange Postecoglou and a lot of other higher-ups in football have gone against it and said it's actually counterproductive to the game, said it slows the game down. Potentially the team that will get sin binned will just play not try to attack until the player comes back on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this? Do you agree with these claims? Do you think they should bring the blue card in anyway? Because apparently it might get scrapped now.
My opinion is that referees need to have more control of the game.
Correct.
And if having a card that brings a more serious punishment for things like time wasting, dissent to a referee.
Yeah.
In rugby, you'll never ever hear a player talk to a referee in a manner that's disrespectful. Never. And you will never even really have a player go up to a referee. No. It's always the captain.
Yeah.
So they need to do something to make that the case so that football becomes more just like, so the referees have more control of the game.
Yeah.
Is the blue card the way? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to see after a few months though how if you still see players.
Yeah.
Because there's no extent to how many cards you can get in rugby. You could get yellow carded 5 times.
Okay.
Like it leaves you with 10 players.
Okay.
That's your own team's fault.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not the fact that the referees no one's trying to slow the game down. It's you, like, no, if you don't want to get a blue card, you don't get a blue card. Don't speak to the referees. You won't get done for dissent. It's easy.
Yeah.
The game doesn't get slowed down.
Yeah.
It's like you're looking at the results of what will happen. It doesn't have to happen.
No, but
it doesn't have to happen.
With the state of football, it will happen. You think? Because imagine someone gets a blue card for a cynical foul, then they VAR it. And now they're on VAR, they're like, is it? Let me show you this angle, let me show you that angle, let me show you this angle. On field ref, we're going to recommend you go to the screen. Then he goes to the screen, he looks at it, and then he's like, okay, after like 6-7 minutes, okay, blue card.
Yeah.
And then the guy goes off the pitch, and then the team doesn't attack for 10 minutes. I think that's what people are afraid of. Just to play devil's advocate, because I am on your side. I do think that they should introduce something to combat a cynical foul, because it's so easy just for a player to just stop an attack. Like Mourinho did it today. He just commits a foul to stop an attack. You get a booking, and then you're just careful the rest of the game. But to have a blue card, actually, it negatively affects your team in a real way. You're playing with 10 men for 10 minutes. But
then if you have players on that 10-man team who will intentionally time waste and slow the game down, you're gone as well. Boom, blue card.
No, in that sense, yeah, but I don't think they want to add it for time wasting. You only get yellow carded for time wasting. And what I mean by time wasting is not taking a long time to get the goal kick. I mean, literally, when you scored a winner in FIFA in the 80th minute and you're passing it around the back for 10 minutes. It's just like that. And that's what people are afraid of.
Yeah, but you're also hindering your own chances of winning in that sense.
True, but
there are teams that have had 10 men, Liverpool, who have scored against us 11 men. Actually, they had 9 men.
No, 10 men.
10 men?
10 men against you.
10 men against us, and they scored 2 goals.
Yeah. The 9 men was against Tottenham.
So it shows that it's doable.
No, like, it is, but that's just, I think it's just, people are just skeptical of it, because in football, when you introduce a rule, it won't get taken out. It's not like, Formula 1 or other sports. They introduce
stuff and
then they can take it out. But in football, they've done VAR, it hasn't really been the best, and they've stuck with it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You're saying nay?
I think, you know what, I think, I did start, like, when it came out, I was like, good, but now I do genuinely think that it will be more of a detriment, and not because it's a bad idea, I just think they will execute it wrong, just like they have with VAR.
Right.
What do you think?
I'm with it.
You still think they should bring it in?
I'm sick of whiny players, and that just annoys me. I'm sick of dissent towards referees. I don't like it.
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, I remember when Newcastle got 3 yellow cards against Arsenal for dissent.
Yeah.
And the rest of the game, there was no yellow cards given out for dissent, but the same things were happening for both teams. Like,
yeah.
Newcastle players were doing it, and Arsenal players were doing it, and there was no...
Yeah.
Like, it's just like referees will get into moods where they're like, oh, don't speak to me like that, yellow card, yellow card, yellow card, and then they'll forget. And it needs to be something consistent.
Yeah, no, I agree. Consistency, again, key word.
Every podcast we're going to say
every week. But it's true, because, like, you see so many occasions where players are doing this, and they're, like, throwing their arms, and you don't get booked.
Nunez.
But literally against Liverpool, Dalot got sent off because he did the foul, and rightly dissent, and he got sent off.
Yeah.
Fair. But
But then, it needs to be for everybody.
But then if you're going to... Yeah, exactly. You need to continue that. Or don't. Maybe after a foul you want to allow them to complain for a bit. Fine. But, like, again, why aren't you continuing the consistency? I don't get it. But yeah, I'm nay. He's yay.
I'm yay.
Let's see if they actually do bring it in because they were going to trial it. Let's see. Time will tell. One thing I did want to talk about. Thiago got injured, right? He made his return after a few months. Played one game, and he's injured again. So he's actually played less games than games he's missed now since joining it. So I think it's 98 games played, 103 games injured, something like that. Can you remember anyone worse? Any worse injury prone players? Because Thiago's important.
Jack Wilshere.
Okay. Fairs.
Segment over.
What about right now though? Like, do you think there's a player that's like, because he improves Liverpool if he's fit?
Neymar.
Yes, Neymar for sure.
He had a long career though.
Neymar for sure. Yeah, and he's won the Champions League.
Yeah.
And La Liga titles, Liga titles.
I'm trying to think who else has been. Hazard.
Yeah, but have you heard that story? So John Obi Mikel, the ex-Chelsea midfielder.
Oh yeah, he was saying he was trying.
Yeah, he started trying,
but he was just like his body couldn't take it.
I mean, so for his whole career at Chelsea, he just basically, for you viewers, I don't know, he didn't train. Basically, he was just there. He couldn't be asked, and then at match day, he would turn it on, and he'd be one of the best players on the pitch, one of the best players in the world, to be honest. So at Real Madrid, when he finally moved, when he was 30, he decided to start trying. But if for 11 years of your career, you're not training every day, and all of a sudden you put your body through
inject a whole new level of training.
Yeah, I mean, your body's not going to be used to it, obviously.
Yeah.
For all you sports science geeks, the lactic acid builds up in your muscle. Your joints are not used to it, right? Yeah. Even your brain isn't used to it.
Yeah.
So it can't release the amount of hormones required, and you're just not used to it. So every single level, and obviously he's retired now. I don't know, at Real Madrid, obviously you have to step up your level. I think the right move, I thought, even at the time, was to stay at Chelsea.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he should have ever left.
Yeah, if he stayed at Chelsea, I think he could still be playing now.
I was just thinking that.
He was good. He's still in his early/mid-30s, 33-ish. Now instead he's meeting the AU vodka guy that he kicked. Making a sponsorship deal with him. He's fine though. As you said on the podcast, he's got money. Yeah. He's fine. He's okay, but it's just a shame because he could have done better with his career.
Side note, just want to bring this up for anybody who's interested. Kanye West, if you're listening, sort your shit out, mate. Okay, why have you not got your licensing for your samples sorted?
How have you not done that? How have you made your fans wait for months?
Because he's bipolar.
Yes.
Or well, he says he's not bipolar and he's autistic. That's what he actually says. He says he's autistic.
He said he's bipolar though. Like a year or two.
That shows how bipolar he is.
Yeah, you know what? It might be that.
And he's just like, he's so back and forth. Like he will be so erratic to say, oh, they haven't responded in a day. I'm gonna release a snippet of the song. I'm gonna say it's on the album. I'm gonna release it in a watch party, in a listening party, in an arena full of people. We're referencing a song that's sampling the Backstreet Boys. Yeah. Everybody. Backstreet's back.
Everybody. Oh, if we get copyrighted, please.
No, please don't.
please.
We've already been copyrighted strike once on TikTok. Don't even know what that was
Stop
for.
it, right? I don't know why.
It was the music we used,
I
think.
Okay. I think they've taken all the music down, so maybe even more have been struck now.
Yeah, but all of... Yeah, I don't even know.
We haven't even looked.
But yeah, so we...
Just release the songs, man.
Release it.
Release the songs. And now...
It's on Spotify now.
Yeah, I know. So, I told you this.
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
I'm listening to it. It's a decent, very good album, I think. I haven't finished it.
I've listened to the whole thing.
You've listened to the whole
thing.
It's
a beauty.
It is very good.
I listened to it as soon as it came out.
And if his dates are actually real, we've got another one coming in March.
Another one in March.
And another one in April.
Yeah.
Be interesting. I think it'll be good. But enough about music. Let's get back to football. So, are you ready for this game? So it's very simple. It's very simple. So The Athletic did this, right? So based on statistics, they've gone for each team. Tell me who you think is the most important or hold on.
Crucial player.
I think it is crucial player statistically. So like if you have to say the most indispensable players, what they say.
Okay, for each team.
So far this season, yes. So it's a bit old.
Some of the smaller teams, I'm not even going to know players.
It's a few weeks old, but you'll know. Obviously for Luton and stuff you won't, but like
No, yeah.
let's see. So let's begin this.
Okay.
In alphabetical order.
Okay.
Arsenal.
I mean, this season.
Yes.
Is it specifically this season?
Yes.
It can't be Odegaard.
The most.
It can't be Odegaard. He's not had a good season like last season. Saka, not really been firing again. Martinelli.
No.
No?
Even worse than Saka. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Who? Is it Odegaard?
Yes.
Oh.
You should have listened to your gut.
Yeah, that was my
You
first
should have listened to your gut.
Respect.
It is. All right, Villa.
There's a few shouts in Villa, you know. Maybe McGinn, I mean, surely it's Watkins. Like, he's got, what did you say, 17 goals and assists, GA?
Yeah, at that point.
This season?
Yeah. I think he's got
Emi Martinez is a shout. Home record, you know, it's been really good. Midfielders, I'm trying to think. Again.
Louis scored today.
Yes. I'm going to go Watkins.
No.
Really?
McGinn. Go with your gut.
Why am I not going with my fucking gut?
McGinn is the most...
This is just overthinking. It's because I'm an overthinker. Like, I overthink everything.
All right. Bournemouth. You should get this.
Solanke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's one.
1 in 3.
Nice one. Chelsea.
Enzo Fernandez. Well, let me slow down there for a second. Oh, Cole Palmer.
No.
Don't say Enzo Fernandez.
No.
Who is it?
I couldn't believe this. It's Thiago Silva.
This season?
Yes. Based on stats, he's the most indispensable player.
What stats?
Everything. All the stats. Every single little minute stat. They've done it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ricardo Silva?
It's
If you saw our last episode.
interesting. Okay, it's not all the teams.
1 in 4?
It's only a few teams. All right. Liverpool.
Salah?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 in 5.
Obviously. Luton?
Barkley?
No.
Really?
No. It's actually the keeper.
Steele? Or is that...
Kaminsky.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so fair, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the keeper. So you got 2 so far.
Well, no, 3.
Okay, 3.
3 out of 6.
I'll give you that, fine, 3.
Thank you.
Alright, City.
Can't be De Bruyne. He's not been in this season. It's got to be Rodri or Haaland. It's got to be one of them.
So what's your final answer?
I just don't know if what Rodri does is going to get overlooked by just Haaland's goals.
It's all the stats.
All the stats.
So
It's Rodri. He's not lost a game at City. In 78 games, he's not lost.
it's Rodri.
Yeah.
Good. Nice.
4 in 7.
Not bad. Manchester United.
This season. Scott McTominay doesn't even start though. That's the thing. Like, and he's your top scorer. Onana technically is in race for a golden boot. You're up there in clean sheets.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Maguire. It's not going to be Varane for sure. Martinez has been injured. Luke Shaw maybe.
You've been injured then as well.
He's a shout though. Garnacho, no way. Rashford, no way. Bruno Fernandes. I don't know why, but I'm leaning away from Bruno Fernandes. Like, he's the logical answer, I think.
Okay.
Is it just in the Premier League?
Yes, Premier League, yes.
It's not Højlund then. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes or Onana or Luke Shaw. One of those 3.
Big one.
I'm going to say Luke Shaw.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know.
He plays every game, Fernandes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Down 4 out of 8.
Newcastle.
The whole.
If you don't get this, you're an idiot. No.
See, the thing is, there's been some things recently that I've seen some stats where it's like with and without Joe Linton, with and without Bruno Guimaraes, with and without Nick Pope.
So you've seen the most stats from Newcastle, so you shouldn't get this wrong.
No, but I see more stats, if anything.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll know.
So I've got more to think about.
Okay.
Trippier, but he's also had some stinkers this season. I actually have no idea. With and without Nick Pope, just from what we saw today, it's such a big difference. This is making us nervous. I'm gonna say Nick Pope.
It's Kieran Trippier.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Kieran.
fair. I don't know why, because he's given away 3 games.
Yes,
He's lost points for
but
3
he's
games.
helped you
And he
win.
knocked us out of cups.
But think about how many assists and how many goals.
7 assists.
Yeah, goal contributions, chances created.
Yeah.
He's done a lot
4
more
out of
good
9.
than bad. Tottenham.
I mean, the logical answer is Son. The logical answer. That's what I first thought. So I'm going to remember that before I give my answer. So Son. Richarlison's only just come into form recently.
Yeah.
Pedro Porro's been decent. Van der Ver, whatever his name is, he's been injured.
Yeah.
Van der Ven.
He's been very good this season as well.
But he's been injured.
True.
Maddison is up there. But he's been injured as well.
Less so than Van der Ven, but yeah, he's been injured as well.
I can't imagine that a player who's been out for games can make it up there.
No, but that's the thing. So if they're indispensable, it means that like with them, the team is insane, and then without them, they fall off completely.
Tottenham is still up there. there.
But isn't that just because of Madison's back, isn't he?
Yeah, he's back
Yeah,
now,
so
but also he's only been back for a few games.
Yeah, but isn't the reason why they're still up there is because of how good their beginning of the season was?
I'm gonna say Son. It's my initial thought, but Maddison's a close second.
Madison's first. Because do you not remember how everything?
Yes, it was.
fell
Yeah,
to the
it
ground
went. Yeah,
without Madison.
4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I want 50% at least.
Okay. West Ham.
It's got to be Bowen or Paqueta.
Mm.
I'm gonna say Bowen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
5 out of 10.
Right. Wolves. It's the final one. So this, if you get this, you get 50%.
Okay. Wolves. Huang, bruh? No. Not Huang.
So Wolves have been in good form as of late, and Huang's been away in the Asian Cup.
Yeah.
They've been doing well under O'Neill. Lost narrowly to us, but they slapped Chelsea. But there's one standout player in that team that actually...
Can I look at the team?
Yeah, I'll look at the team. You can look at the team.
Yeah, just because I'm like struggling to think of the players right now off the top of my head. Henry in the Champions League. It's on me if I stand with thee. I've got the packs to land.
There you go.
There we go.
Black team.
Okay, so it's going to be Neto or... it's going to be Neto or the keeper, I think. João Gomez, maybe? It's not going to be him. He just had one good game from what I've seen, or what I know, which could be wrong. Sarabia's been good as well, actually.
Doesn't start that often.
Yeah.
But he does win them games. He
Semedo is okay.
He won them.
I'm going to say... Let me look at their bench, just in case. I don't know any of these players. Jesus. I'm gonna say Neto. I'm gonna go for it, Neto.
Well, I can reveal to you that this player actually has the joint second most assists in the Premier League.
And it's the left winger, isn't it?
No, it's Pedro Neto.
Oh, really?
Yes, Pedro Neto. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulate yourself.
Thank you. Yes. Congratulations.
Yeah.
To me.
He's behind Watkins and Trippier with 10 each. See? Watkins.
Respect. Yeah.
Told you. But yeah, so it's not bad, 6 out of 12. Because there's a few curveballs in there. Because you don't expect them.
Yeah.
But then some of them are really obvious.
Yeah. I should have just picked fucking my gut on the first two.
Yeah. Because you literally, like with Villa, like, McGinn, no, it can't be McGinn.
I just didn't know if like, I didn't think, I thought the goals and assists contributed more to this. Like, who's more like, crucial to that?
It was everything. So it's all like the ball carries, dribbles,
Right,
like attacking actions, defensive action, like
Yeah.
everything that wins them points basically. But not bad, not bad. So let's go on to the final segments as we do. Little predictions.
Predictions and bum of the week.
Yes, you know how it goes.
Of course.
So
Right, give me some fixtures.
Brentford, Liverpool
Liverpool.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ivan Toney just slated his manager alive. He's not going to start next week.
Yeah, but he also fought Brentford and still scores goals.
He's not going to start next week.
You think?
No.
I think he'll start.
There's no way Thomas Frank has the balls to start him after that.
And I think that Brentford absolutely draw against Liverpool.
Yeah. I'm going to say Liverpool win.
Yeah?
3-0.
I'm going to say 2-2.
Their home records are not even that
I'm going
good.
to say 2-2.
Okay.
Okay, those are pretty easy games. Well, Newcastle, Bournemouth at St James's Park.
Newcastle.
5-0.
Yeah.
Nah. 3-0.
It's going to be up there. It's going to be a big scoreline.
You know what? This week, right? Howe said Gordon. You say he doesn't play mind games. He said Gordon's not going to play and he's ruled out.
Yeah.
And he started him.
Yeah,
I
I've
put him on
noticed
my
this.
bench.
I've noticed this. Yeah, he said a lot of like contradictory things,
Yeah.
but he never like reacts to it. Like the media will call him out, and he'll just be like, "Oh well, we just thought that he might not be ready." But he'll never be like Deitch or like Klopp and like laugh at it and be like, "Yeah, you know, I got you."
Still mind games.
Yeah,
I put
respect.
Him on, luckily, he didn't do anything, but I put him on my bench, and I'll be so annoyed if he got points. All right, so you said what? I said 3-0. You said?
Like 4-5.
Oh wait, 3-1. Sorry, Solanke.
We're not keeping a clean sheet. Actually, that's a good point to think about.
Hold on, we're forgetting. Bournemouth not in great form. Won one of their last 5.
Yeah.
But
Solanke.
the Solanke factor. I'm gonna say 3-2.
I'm gonna say 3-1.
3-2 again. I think.
Solanke scores.
Yeah, Solanke does score.
Isaac Brace.
Nice. Yeah, okay, I see that. You're at home.
Mate, 11 goals in all comps.
Isaac?
Yeah.
Same as-
11 goals in the Premier
I was
League.
going to be like, same as Haaland. No.
Yeah, 11 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah, no, he's good. His goal to...
He's third
goals...
top scorer. Or,
yeah.
Or
his goal to minute ratio is pretty decent.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Tottenham Wolves, that's a pretty big one. At Tottenham Stadium.
Tottenham. 2-1.
Wolves are going to win 2-1.
Okay. Opposites. We're going opposite.
3-1.
Oh.
They're in good form right now.
Interesting.
Wolves, I believe.
Yeah, they just beat Chelsea.
Yeah. No, actually they lost to Brentford. But I still think they'll beat them.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. The big one of the weekend is City against Chelsea. At the Etihad. If you really wanted to go, you could buy a ticket because they never sell out.
Really?
Dead serious, they discount the tickets.
Jesus. I'm going to say City 4-1.
I was going to say 4-1.
Yeah.
It'll be a Palmer penalty.
Yeah.
But City are going to absolutely obliterate them. It's going to be Haaland, Foden.
But Doku.
Doku or Alvarez. It's going to be a walkover, mate. All right. Luton against United. At Luton.
I think you draw that.
We could lose that game.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think you lose after this performance.
No, I don't. That was resilient. I think because we found the resilience. I think we win. I'm actually going to predict a United win. Watch us not win.
Interesting.
Now. But I'm going to say by the skin of our teeth. It'll be similar to it was this week. We won't deserve it. But we'll play on the counter. We'll defend well. Kind of put the crowd off. Put off all the council estate houses around, and we're going to win.
Interesting.
2-0.
Okay.
And your bum of the week, sir.
Dan Burn.
Is that second? His third award? Dan Burn?
Dan Burn. Just been shit. He was so good the first time we signed him. We were like, this guy can play left back, centre back.
Your level's raised.
But yeah, we're starting to get up there, and he's just not doing it for us.
I'm telling you,
getting destroyed by Alanga is crazy. Like he's fast. Yeah. He's fast, but like, come on. This is a Champions League defence we're trying to build.
True, yeah. Alanga's had a good season so far, to give him credit. But yeah, Burn Burn's not good enough, and I don't think Shaw's good enough.
Livramento would have had him.
Yeah, Livramento, and you need a centre back this summer.
Yeah, for sure.
Shaw's not good enough. I'm going to die on this hill. I don't think Shaw's good enough for that Newcastle team.
Okay.
My bum of the week is... I'm going to give it to Douglas Luiz, right?
Ooh.
What is this, right? You
Oh,
bum. Oh, look,
interesting.
I'm dating Alicia Lehman. Who cares,
Yeah,
right? Who
respect.
cares? Shake your shoulders at her because you didn't even win today.
Yes.
Yeah? And he actually had a chance to put them 2-1 up and he took too long.
Yeah,
So he's a bum, and that's why he's bum of the week, right?
respect.
You bum.
Not even that fit anyways.
Yeah.
Alicia Lehman.
Yeah.
Not my type.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Very true.
Respect my type.
Respect his... I don't know, actually. I don't really, but... we accept it,
My
alright?
brother.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Well, thank you for watching or listening. We appreciate your support. And, yeah, like, subscribe, comment, follow, like our TikToks and Instagram Reels. And we'll hopefully see you next week in a bit.